Hey guys, this is going to be my October wrap-up and November TBR, where I go through the books that I read in October and tell you briefly what I thought about them, and then go through the books that I'm planning to read in November. Embarrassingly, this is like already a week into November, because I actually completely forgot about this after who knows how long of doing this. So yeah, I'm kind of late with this. It almost didn't happen at all because I almost didn't remember. I read 7 books in October, which is really impressive considering everything. I think it's again what I said during my September wrap up. I have been crazy busy and doing pretty much nothing except schoolwork recently, but like the only thing I do other than schoolwork is read, because that's like my relaxation sort of thing, like the only thing really that I have time for anymore. So I managed to read 7 books. Most of the books that I read are at home right now, because I took them home when I went home for fall break, so I don't actually have them to show you. This book that I finished this month, I actually finished on October 1st, and it's the Heath Anthology of American Literature, Volume C, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars, and it took me months to read that, but it's finally in the past and out of my TBRs. Then I read In the Middle by Nancy Atwell, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars. I had already studied that in a couple of classes, and I just read it again. And then I read Grace's Guide, The Art of Pretending to be a Grown-Up by Grace Helbig, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars, but expecting to like it a lot because I love Grace's videos, and I thought that the book really did capture the kind of feel of her videos in book form, and I really liked that. On my Kindle, I read Lumiere by Jacqueline Carlick, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed that book too. I have a video review of it where I went on about how much I liked it, but highly recommend that book. And also on my Kindle, I read The Liberty Box by C.A. Gray, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. I also really liked it. Of course, it got the same rating as Lumiere, although I would say that I liked Lumiere a bit better. But The Liberty Box is dystopian, and it was one of those things where it felt like I had read some of the stuff before, because I've read a lot of dystopian, but I did really enjoy it, and there were interesting aspects of it that I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with in book 2. And then I read The Madness Underneath by Maureen Johnson. The dust jacket for this book is at home, so I don't have it, but I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I also did a video review of it that is up, but it was pretty short in comparison to the 3rd book, at least, because I have the 3rd book here. I'm not sure about the 1st book, but I really liked it. I'm loving the 3rd book even more. I'll talk about that when I finish it and review it, but this definitely felt like kind of a bridge between books 1 and 3 more than anything, but I did really like it. And then the last book that I finished not this month, it's November, it's like a week into November, but the last book I finished in October is On Wings of Air by J.L. Griffin, which I gave 3 out of 5 stars. I didn't like it that much, and it's the first of a series, but I don't think I'm going to read the rest of the series. I might, it depends, I'm not sure. I don't know, it would depend on how I felt, because I didn't enjoy it all that much. But yeah, those are the books that I read in October, and I'm gonna go into my November TBR. So I'm currently reading 3 different books, and I'm gonna go through those. I'm reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix for my reread. I think I might have been reading this one when I did my October TBR, because it's obviously it's like the longest Harry Potter book, but I don't know. I might have still been on Goblet of Fire then. I'm not positive, but I'm on Order of the Phoenix. I'm almost done with Order of the Phoenix, actually. Harry Potter spoilers, but I just read the chapter where Sirius dies, so I'm really close to being done. I forgot, I'm currently reading 4 books because I forgot about the Heath Anthology of American Literature Volume D. I finished Volume C in October, and I started this one. I'm pretty far in it in comparison to how quickly or how like slowly I went through volume C. I feel like I've made a lot of progress in this, so that's cool. But then I'm also reading, this is the second one. They look the same when I know the second one, but The Shadow Cabinet by Marie Johnson. So this is the third Shades of London book, and I am so in love with this book. I love this book. I'm almost done with it too, and I'm so excited. And it's sad because there's a fourth book, but it's not out yet because this just came out this year, and I'm gonna have to wait for the fourth book, and it's going to drive me crazy because, oh my god, I have so much to say about this book, but I'm going to save it for my review. And then the last book that I'm reading this month currently is This Ordinary Life by Jennifer Walkup, which I'm 36% of the way into, so about a third of the way through the book, and I'm not really liking it much at all. I'm probably going to finish it just because it's a really fast read. Like, I'm 36% of the way through, but I haven't been reading it that long. It's hard to tell on a Kindle, but it feels like it's really short. So I'm probably going to finish it, but I'm not really liking it that much. When it comes to the rest of my TBR, I have no idea what this month is going to look like. I did surprisingly well the past 2 months. Like really shockingly well. I can't believe how much I read in September and October. And this month could either be, the first week of it has been crazier than anything in October and September. But I think this next week at least is going to be calmer, and then it's going to get busier again going into finals, but there is that calm period, so hopefully I'll be able to get some reading done, also writing done, but reading done. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick with only 2 books in my TBR outside of what I'm already reading, just because it's easier to do that, and there is going to be a lot going on. So the first book is After Freedom, The Rise of the Post-Apartheid Generation in Democratic South Africa by Catherine S. Newman and Ariane D. Lanois. This is a book that I won from Goodreads, and obviously it is about South Africa. And I'm very curious about this because I don't know that much about South Africa, really. I know some, but not a lot, and I'm very interested in this. It talks about apartheid and kind of the legacy of it, like how it still affects South Africa, I think. So I am really curious about this. And the second book I got, I just realized, is also a book I won from Goodreads, but it's Decorum by Karen Christopherson. Not sure what this is about. I had an idea when I won it, but I don't remember anymore. Okay, so it takes place in 1890s New York. The main character is an orphan, I guess, but like a really rich orphan. And I don't really know what it is about beyond that, but it looks interesting. It has deckled pages, which is cool, and like I really like the cover of the book, so hopefully it is good. So we'll see. So that is all, and I will see you guys later. Bye.